Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today is Friday, April 19th, 2024. What's one of the most common questions you guys see online or different places that pertain to Honda Trail 70s? For me, it's everybody asks, how do you get a title? And that's one of the most common questions I get on my channel. People reach out to me, hey, I got this bike, I'm building it, how do I get a title for it? Well, unfortunately, I only live in one state and I don't really understand or know how the other 49 states work. So I can only tell you, or this video is only going to show you how it works or how you can get it to work in Indiana. And that's where I'm at. I live in central Indiana. So what I've got is I bought a early Honda Silver Tag from subscriber Jake, and he actually reached out to me and sent me an email and said, hey, here's what I've got. It's almost a complete bike, but it's all disassembled. How much would you think that bike would go for? And I'm like, I don't know, maybe $500. And he's like, oh, okay. And I said, well, if you'll take $500 for it, I'll buy it. And he said, okay, great. Well, then he actually offered to deliver it to me on his way through central Indiana. I'm like, well, that's even better. Well, to my surprise, Jake actually printed off a Indiana bill of sale and gave me a bill of sale for the bike. It did not come with a title. So that got my wheels going here. Let's, maybe we've got some content here for a video. So in Indiana, we call the place where you go to get your, register your plate or your vehicles and get plates and all that stuff. We call it the BMV, the Bureau of Motor Vehicles. Now, for some odd reason, it's my opinion anyway, each and every branch of the BMV operates under its own set of guidelines and rules, and there's no unification of anything how they operate. Now, with that said, they do have a website that you can go to for the entire state, and on that website is a packet of information that you can print off and download, whatever, to do an application to get a title. It's got 7 or 8 forms. You have to send certified letters to people and do all this thing. It works, but man, it takes months. It's somewhat expensive and it's just a pain in the butt. Well, 2 of the forms that you have to fill out in that packet are an Indiana bill of sale, and then there is a physical inspection of a vehicle or watercraft. So basically, you're going to call a law enforcement officer in your area and have him come, or have them, she, he, whoever, and run the VIN number. Basically, make sure it's not stolen. Is all you're doing. Now, if you get really lucky, there are still certain branches in Indiana that you can take these 2 pieces of paper to the BMV and they will give you a title. I know for a fact that right here in Martinsville, Indiana, where I live at, no go. I've tried it multiple times. I thought, well, maybe I just got the wrong person, but no. The only way they'll look at it, if you don't already have a title, they want you to go through that whole process. Now, for years, I've gone to another branch and had multiple titles done this way, but I have moved away from that area, and it's kind of a distance, and so I don't make it that far very often. So I'm looking for someplace else to go. So today's journey is to see if I can take the bill of sale and the police inspection that I've had on this frame and see if I can actually obtain an Indiana title. Well, guys, sometimes I just get ahead of myself, and I certainly do apologize. It is 10:14 on Friday, April 19th. Look at my watch, is so messed up from welding sparks. But anyway, 10:14. I just walked in to this BMV branch at 10:05 with the bill of sale and the police inspection, and I just walked out with a title application. It cost me $51.44. Now, I did not plate the bike. All I did was just did the application to get a title in my name. So it only took those 2 pieces of paper. So you have to find the right BMV that will do that for you. They didn't even, this particular one did not even hesitate. All right, guys, there you go. So if you're in Indiana and you have a bike and it doesn't have a title, it is possible to get it done with just those 2 pieces of paper. The key is finding that branch that will work with you. So I gotta admit, the first branch I hit up to try and get this done, they were a no-go, just similar as my branch here locally in Martinsville, Indiana. They looked at my 2 pieces of paper, asked if I had a title, and I'm like, no, that's what I'm here to apply for. And they're like, no, we can't help you unless you have a title. So I went ahead and drove the distance to the branch that I am very familiar with in the past and have had very good luck getting titles with just those 2 pieces of paper. Boom, happened immediately. I mean, I literally was in there for less than 10 minutes time. The gal took my 2 pieces of paper. She knew exactly what was going on. She did her thing on the computer, and away I went. Now, I mentioned it was $51.44. So that breaks down, the title application was only $15. The rest of that comes from sales tax for what I paid Jake for the bike. I paid Jake $500. I actually claimed on the BMV paperwork that I paid $500. So I had to pay $35 in sales tax on that $500. Plus I had to pay $1.44 because I used a credit card to pay for it. So that's what my $51.44 broke down to. $15 application fee, $35 in sales tax, and $1.44 fee for using a credit card. So anyway, if you're in Indiana and you're looking to title, just got to plug away. You got to find that right branch that will help you out. So anyway, guys, have a great day. I'll see you on the next video.